All right. We're going to have a sampler of a little bit of everything this morning, bar style. We're going to start with our foot warm up. It's Friday, so we get that extra special bar foot warm up. Then we're going to do a little core set, then a cardio set, and then I have two ending sets for us. So it'll be a bunch of different formats of bar mixed in. It's Friday. We'll call it Variety Friday. Happy day after St. Patrick's Day. Just massage out the bottom of your feet. This is a good way to come into that warm up as well. And just say, it's Friday. What are the things we always like to reflect on the week, right? Our wins. Look at 4 categories. It's so powerful. I usually do this on Sunday, but it's Friday. You can start to think about it. So curl your toes here. Think about what were your wins this week. This is important that you capture the things that went well. They were there. Some weeks your wins will take up a lot of room. Some weeks, just a few, but make sure every week you're focusing on what went well, what filled your heart. Penny's ready for a walk. She brought a shoe back here. Okay, because it's 8 o'clock. She's so funny. This is the only day she goes for a walk later. Penny, not yet. She doesn't know it's Friday. And then come up out of this. And then set the tops of your feet down here. So that's category 1. We have this in our dashboard. A lot of you use it. It's a 1-page. I've been doing it, man, almost 3 years. Haven't missed a week. Even some weeks if it's just a few things you jot down. Those of you going through a set are starting to use this tool. And then take it back. And then your lessons. What did you learn this week? What would you, if you get a redo or this opportunity again in the future, what would you maybe do a little differently? I don't want to call it a loss because you're going to learn from things that maybe don't go perfectly. Not even, that's a bad way to put it. Things that didn't turn out the way you had hoped. So what did you learn? If you don't learn, you're not growing. What are those lessons this week? Like, okay, that made sense. I would change that. If I get faced with that again, I would handle it this way. Really good way as well to look at things. Just stretching the top of the calves. All right, we'll come around. All together, these are called W lags. I wasn't even planning to talk on it this morning, but I'm like, it's Friday. So we did our wins, our lessons. So get in there with your thumbs, really start to massage out the calf. And then your ahas, kind of like those moments where you had a good thought or an epiphany or a connection to a higher spirit, or you humbled yourself a little bit in the grace of God. What were those ahas? What were those kind of moments of, yes, you know what they are. They make your arm hair stand up, or maybe they humble you. Ahas can often humble you as well. Humility is good. Coming into those, different than the lessons. Ahas are more like, I said, light bulb moments, or moments where you make a change and surrender, you humble yourself to something. Just getting into it. You sit any way you want. I love it. Letty, retirement gets us a lot more time together. Letty retired and I get to see her even more. She used to be a very early morning girl. And then come around the bony parts of your ankle. And so those first parts of the dashboard are reflection on the past week, right? Your wins, your lessons, that's what happened, your ahas. It's in the past, it's gone. We're taking what we want to grow from, learn from, attract more of. All right, and then go ahead, nice massage on the top of your foot. And then the final one, the G, is our goals ahead of us. So taking all of that, what are your 5 drive? What are 5 things in the next week you would like to work on, accomplish, do? And this is different than your to-do list. I have a to-do list that's like very long and sometimes overwhelming. Your 5 drive is like 5 things you want to point your effort towards that you want to get done in the week or experience. Oftentimes this week's Emmy's birthday week. So I said, really embrace that my daughter's turning 9, love on her. So it doesn't always have to be like an action item. Maybe yours is to get outside every day, to journal every day. So there at 5 is a magical number, right? It's realistic, we can do it. It's not overwhelming. It's not something you can just get done on Monday. Separate those toes, give them some space. Morning, Lisa. And then take your fist and start to, if you're not awake, maybe thinking about those things, you're like, oh, it's too early. Wake yourself up, wakey, wakey, VFitters. And happy anniversary to a few of you. 2 year we're celebrating. It's a lot. I think what Kathleen, Ann, Amanda, few of you obviously have been around longer than the last 2 years. Some of you less. But looking back that 2 years ago, and why I just we're making a little extra deal, a big deal for everyone to be here, and then massage down the middle. But think about 2 years ago. When the world was shutting down, when everything was closing, when it was scary, let's be real. And those of you, those of us that were already VFitting, thank God, literally, we still had this team and community. But those of you that are celebrating your 2 year anniversary, let's switch sides. Donna, when all of this was happening, you all showed up and said yes. You said, I'm gonna do something that I know is going to be stable. You didn't even know it'd be stable. You didn't really probably know very much about VFit, except for a friend or someone you saw it, and you said yes. And you threw yourself into this group and this community. And every time I've said this week, I literally get like butterflies and chills. And all of us are still here together today. And I just, don't underscore the gravity of that decision that you took, everybody at whatever point in your journey, to say yes. Right? Life's always crazy. We're never going to be handed a perfect week or a perfect month. Get into that. Whatever you've been through the last week, month, year, inhale, exhale, pushing it down. And that's why next week we are giving everyone, the signups are coming in. I know I put a lot on everyone when I said, bring just one person, because it's that connection. And then go head up to the toes, separate the toes. It's that I'm gonna stand by you and be there for you, because that's the VFit way. It's not just, it's so much more than just these classes. These are amazing, but it's what we share through inspiration, positive messages, notes back and forth, the groups. It's all so important. Hi, Cleo. All right, fist pump. Oh, pump, 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 pump. Nice, Teresa. I love the dogs. Fridays, I always forget. Fridays, dog. Should we call it dog and me bar class? I see so many tails. Well, you guys are doing this, all the tails are wagging. This is hilarious. Receive. And then massage down the middle of that foot. And we will come onto our back for our second section of class. So perfect, 10 minutes. I wanted to give us a nice long foot massage today. You deserve that, right? It's not all about grind, grind, grind. So now we have 5 minutes here of core work on our back. Oh, maybe hug your knees in if your low back is tight. Massaging right to left. All right, and then take the knees right above your hips. I don't want you to pull them in too far, otherwise that becomes more of a stretch than core work. So when your knees are right over the hips, then you can really feel, you can feel it. You can feel more muscles activated. And we're gonna just start arms straight up, just off. Let's put bird dogs on our back. So right arm off, left leg. When we think about bar, it's about lengthening and strengthening our muscles. So just, I can feel that into the upper back. Just take a good 30, 40 seconds, really focusing on your control. Nice long breaths. My mom just came down. She drove from Seattle. It took her 4 days, which was cool. She stopped and had lunch with Tracy. That's the other thing. I always try to get together with a VFitter when you're passing through. I saw Teresa earlier this week. We did a sound bath at another VFitter's house. All right, 5 more seconds. When Stana came to town, we got to see her. 2, 1. Okay, back to center. Now you're going to work to extend the same arm, same leg. Let's say about 4 times on each side. 1, 2, and if this doesn't work for you, please find anything else. You can sub out any move. 2, 3. Oh, nice. 1 more. 4. Oh, switch sides. So keep your gaze up at the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. 4. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to take our fingertips behind our ears. You can kind of hug your head, but I don't want you to pull on your head. And we're just going to do the bicycle legs right here, trying to keep our shoulders off of the floor. Really work on extending as if there's a button to touch way out there in your. That extra little breath out will give you that 1 extra inch to touch that button. Gorgeous, Santos. Nice, Evie. There you go. And Kathleen. Now the dogs have relaxed. We get up. There you go, Amanda. Nice, Jen. Did you come back doing VFit Strong, Jen? Because you've been with us a long time, but I know we had a little break too. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick reset. Just let it give your back a little release. What happens when we go past where our core muscles want to work, our back starts to take over, not in a good way. Okay, same thing. This time, the legs come up and down though, right here. Up, down, up. What are you looking for, buddy?
Why do you keep off your tape?
Because my phone's broken. I'm seeing what's going on. Nice, there you go, Letty. Beautiful, Jen. Erin. Gorgeous, Teresa. Nice. Oh, I can tell my hamstrings are tight. You all have legs for days. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then our final one, take your heels together. Lift, keep your shoulders off the floor. If that starts to bother you, let them go. It's not a big deal. We're going to take those Frogger crunches right here. Push it out. Pull it in. Push it out. Pull it in. So some length through all of these movements. 5, 4, 3. Oh yeah. 2, 1. Beautiful work, team. Hug it in. Hug it in. All right, come on up to standing. And then look, we got Lisa Berg, who's been here literally since day 1. So at this point, nothing will ever stop her. You get a tattoo. When we hit 7 years, we'll go get tattoos. All right. Yes, so please share that pass for next week. It's a fun little game. You get to play with someone. We have prizes. We have commemorative stickers we'll be sending you. If you want to play and you absolutely can't find someone, that's okay. We're going to have opportunities still for you, but you have to at least try to find someone. All right, now we are going for a little cardio set. So we're going to alternate between arabesque hops and then arabesque power knees. So we have 8 rounds. We're going to just alternate. Feel the difference. Do a couple of each so you can kind of feel the difference. And then pulling the knee in. All right. Perfect. Nice, Lorraine. Okay, we ready? Get to center, and then we're gonna pause on the, I like this one. Then we're gonna pause on the, all right. I was like, the tech gods are not with me this last couple of days. Okay. Nice and tight.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Nice reset. That's Kathleen. There you go. Stand up. There you go. Oh,
Stop.
so just balance here. Hold. Yeah, there you go, Lenny. Okay, now we're in a power knee. Hold.
3, 2, 1. Time.
You gotta get a little different rhythm. There we go. Try to be mindful of which side I'm twice on this side or the other side.
2, 1. Time.
Beautiful. Side up. Yeah, let's go. Try this side.
3, 2, 1. Stop.
Other side. Pause. Hold it. There you go. Beautiful, Aaron. Woo, 3 down. All right, they're coming up.
2, 1. Come on.
Yes, that's Abby. Casey.
3, 2, 1. Stop.
Woo. All right, halfway done.
3, 2,
There we go. Yeah, straight. Kathleen. Yeah, Amanda, beautiful. Good. That's good enough there. Woo.
stop.
All right, 3 left.
3, 2,
Come on.
1.
Kathy, you look like you're feeling. Light, Amanda.
3, 2, 1.
One more of each. Give me that. If you have a nice and the heart rate they're going up, that's the point. That.
3, 2, 1. Come on. Stop.
All right. 1 more.
3, 2, 1.
Woo. Okay. All right. 20 minutes in. I have to say this, and I honestly have not said this to another class, so this is completely genuine, and I mean it. I was looking at the screen, and I was thinking about the 2 retreats we're having this summer, one at the end of June, one at the end of August. We'll get back to that next week, filling those up. But I looked at the screen today, and like, if I could like pick the people to come to retreat, you would all be on that list. So think about it. I know not everyone can make it happen, time, money, all of that stuff, but it is amazing. And I did hear, I don't know for sure, Teresa, you might know more than me, They were gonna extend into Bishop because it was going through like April. Kathleen, anyone in here, the area know? I heard they were gonna get the United flights through the summer, which means you can fly in just like 40 minutes from Dune Lake. I'd even pick you up. I would even pick you up. All right. I was just thinking, I was looking like, wow, this is an amazing group this morning. Feel the energy. Okay, next set. We're gonna step front. Well, actually, we have 3 parts. We're gonna step front, bring it up. Then we're gonna step back. Those of you that have been in my bar classes this week, we've done these next 2 combos, and then we're gonna go front to back, and then we're gonna do the other side, and then I have a plie set to end a slip. All right. So hold on, not yet. Ready? Now you can go. Go. 30 seconds here. Front, I really want you sticking it, lifting it up. Like making sure you've got that strength, that grace, that control, all of the things that come in bar class. That's gonna. Perfect. If you can get your big toe to touch anywhere, it could be right here.
Almost every night when that moon is big and bright, it's a
4,
supernatural
3,
night. Everybody's
2,
dancing in the moonlight.
1. Okay, take it to the back. Okay, good. Down,
Everybody's
back,
feeling warm and
down,
it's such a fine night.
tracing your heel.
Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
I think, Aaron, you could just fly LAX to Bishop, literally be here. It's a couple flights, it's worth it. You don't have to drive, think about it. Nice, Santos. And you too. Okay, now the pendulum, front, back. You have a little longer commute on it, front, Canada, back. Woo! Nice, Amanda. There you go, catch it in the center. Around dogs. All right, 5, we're gonna take it to the other side. Oh. 1, okay, left side, step it forward, catch it. Yes, nice, Lorraine. Big. Christina's coming to one, Lorraine. You guys could buddy up. I think she's coming to the August one. And yeah. 5, 4. Hey, take it to the back. Looking great, team. Start. It's controlled, right? Control isn't just power. And who can go the fastest, hardest? Yeah, beautiful, Anne. Bring it up. Nice, Jen, smooth move there. Look at thousands club. You don't get that by easy feet. 2, 1. Step it forward. Who's close to their 2,000? I'm not even at 1,000, so I'm not trying to make anyone. No, Tracy, Abby. You're getting close, right, Kathy? Woo! Go, Cleo. Now you're gonna wanna dance. 2, 1. Okay, I'll change that. You can't dance. 1 final series. This is a leg burner. It's a good one. Okay, it's 4 minutes long. I'm trying to do my math. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna start with the plie, tap back. This will take us right to the end of class. I feel like lately, anyone else, I've been having like uniforms for different days of the week. Like I feel like every Friday, this is what I wear. I have a different one. I must be feeling. I said 2,000. You've already passed 2,000, Evie. I was saying, what's everyone's next? Oh, I know you. You already got your bag. Who I was saying who, I have a bunch of the 2,000 bags. So I was wondering who was going to be earning them, or what's your next milestone, right? We can't, 2,000 might seem so out of reach if we haven't even hit 200, right? It's one class at a time. I think I'm in the 700s. I've been doing this almost 7 years, so it's not the same. All right, now bring it up into this passe. Don't slam your heel into your knee. So come above or below. But it is good to have those milestones right in front of you. The next 100, the next 100, because you can crank out in a quarter, 3-4 months, 100 classes. I'm so excited. That's Teresa's 100-day goal, and she is putting in the work. Absolutely. 2, 1. Now, bring it across, down. Bring it across, down. Cleo, I felt like you took 1,000 classes in Palm Springs. So every quarter, what is it? March? It's March. I should know that. At the end of this month, we'll post everybody's your lifetime stats once a quarter. Or if you're really nice and ask Lauren, she looks them up for you. I'm not as nice as her. 2, 1, here we go. Now we're gonna do all 3 together. So take it back, take it side, take it to the front. Lauren's now our official class tracker. So honestly, you can ask her, she is always in there. 2, sweep, sweep, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, same series on the other side and we're out of here. Down. Oh, say that was worth showing up to today. Perfect Friday workout. Down, tap. And like anything, nice Amanda, it really is easier, not that showing up is ever easy, but when you're consistent, when you're just like, oh, it's part of my day to move my body. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring it up, passe, plie. Down, up, nice heavy. 5. We go from music to no music. It's quiet, but I've learned I never used to be able to exercise or teach without music, and now I'm learning sometimes in the silence. Here we go. Different energy. Bring it together. Yes, I love it. Some of you have your arms out. Final minute of class. Let's go. Or we'll actually, yeah, this will take us pretty to the end. Sweep, we've got 5, 4, 3. All right, put those 3 together. Step back. This is a lot. You all make it look so simple, but this is ask a normal person that doesn't train as functionally as we do, that doesn't work balance, mobility, agility, and they'd be stumbling all over in this series. You are a testament to how functionally fit you really are. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice job. Beautiful work there. Let's just take a second to stretch it out. So yeah, knowing you're going to get your stats at the end of, well, it'll be April 1st. Ain't no April Fool's joke there. But how many more can you get in this month? 13 more days. Start there. Start with those kind of goals. All right. And please, please, look, search for someone you can invite next week. Worst case, they say no, more than likely they'll just ignore you. So then no big deal. Here we go. Those of us that have kids, we're pretty used to that. Bring it up. But if you don't ask, think about that. Think about, I had this epiphany yesterday, I was going to talk about more in the group. Like, if we don't ask, if someone doesn't ask you to help, like you don't usually just go seeking it, right? So there's a lot of power in asking. Thank you, Amanda. Sana, good to see you this week. Have a happy Friday, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for thanking me.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Letty. Bye, bye,
Okay.
Kathleen, bye, bye, Ann, bye, Tracy.